What's going on, Schmoedown fans? Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Schmoedown. I'm former Star Wars champion Andrew Dimalanta.
And I'm Star Wars competitor Nicki Dimalanta.
If we look tired, it's because we're tired.
Yeah. I'm real tired, baby boys and girls.
Oh, it was a long, but
really, it was a lot of fun. If you're not aware, for the past week we were in California,
Anaheim, California.
Anaheim, going to Star Wars Celebration. And if you don't know what that is, I'm surprised you're here. But it's a Star Wars convention. Think MegaCon, but only Star Wars. Except for the people that walk around in like Star Trek shirts, and it's like,
good for you.
Very original.
I do enjoy those. I ran into a couple of Indiana Jones cosplayers. That was fun.
Those are fun, but it's a Star Trek people that are like, I'm really gonna get him with this one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you really got us, bro.
Oh, so popular.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, my whole body's tired.
Yeah, my back from the plane.
I wish that I had a pedometer to see how many steps we took, how far we walked. Because
we did a lot more than we did in past celebrations.
Yeah.
I think this was the best. This is the most we've ever done, and I think this is the most fun I've had at celebrations past.
It was a good time.
Oh, so popular! It's all your friends texting us. But yeah, like Orlando was our first one. We had no idea what we were doing. We didn't do much.
Not at all.
We've been
there you are.
There I am. Hello.
Very, very popular.
But yeah, Chicago was fun. We didn't do as much. We did just as much as we did in Orlando. Did a little bit more because we became part of like the the Schmoedown group and
you were also worried about being in a match.
Yeah. Thankfully, no match this time.
Yeah.
But I think this one we actually stayed there for out of all the days we were there. We stayed there all day.
It was like we got there probably between 9 or 10 every day, and then left at probably 6 or 7 every day. And boy, are my arms tired.
Yeah, because like the first day it was the Kenobi premiere. We got to go to the Kenobi premiere, which was just like a blessing. Because like before it was like, oh, we at least got into the Galaxy stage for the for the big one that started off, but then they surprised all of us, like everybody in the Celebration Galaxy stage. I think Twin Suns stage as well. You're all coming back for the Kenobi premiere. I'm like, what? Yeah,
they dropped it early for everybody, but we got to see it a couple hours early.
Yeah, it was a legit world premiere. Like they had a red carpet and all that stuff. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
We dipped after the first episode because we went to a viewing.
We went to Jill and Sean, Sully's house.
Yeah.
And
we had a watch party there. So we got to see the first episode twice.
Yeah.
Got to tear up again.
You might
no spoilers for it, but when certain things happen, I'm like, oh.
Might have seen the picture. We took a nice group picture towards the end of the night, or I actually don't remember at what point of the night we took that. But
it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we went.
That was a lot of fun.
But we did so much. Thankfully we got to see the people we wanted to see.
Yeah.
I got to hang out with the people that I wanted to hang out with.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
My hair straightener broke the second day. That's why I look like a mess, a ratty mess.
You always look great.
I was like getting ready. Morning 2, getting ready. I'm like, ooh, let me plug up my hair straightener while I put some makeup on my friggin' face.
Yeah.
So I can look like I didn't just get electrocuted or something. And then I plug it in. Light don't turn on.
Oh,
no. Could I have walked down the road a mile or so to Target and bought a new one? Yeah. Did I?
No.
I sure didn't. So I just made it work, baby.
Made it work. But it was a great weekend. I mean, God, we did so much. But if you did say hello, thank you for stopping and say hello. We thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, there were some people that were like, oh, well, I listened to Beyond the Schmoedown. I'm like, really?
Stop lying.
Seriously? Like, you don't have to say that just to be nice.
Yeah. But
if you really do, wow, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody that stopped and said hello.
Yeah.
Took a couple of pictures. It was a lot of fun meeting everybody.
Yeah.
God, hopefully we don't have to wait 2 years because next year is in Anaheim.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, not in Anaheim. Sorry, it was next year. This year was in Anaheim. Next year it's in London.
Yeah.
And I don't think our bank account can handle that at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's a year from now, tiny bit less than a year from now.
Things can change in a year. Cross the fingers, we'll try to make it out there, but
I'd like to, but
I would
that's
love
gonna
to,
be a
but it's
hefty trip.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. So hopefully they come back to the States if they have one in 2024.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for Orlando.
Fingers crossed for Orlando, man, because then we'll be balling out for that one. Oh my God.
We didn't know how good we had it back in 2017.
I have, yeah. 16, 17-ish.
I don't remember.
But like, I've never bought anything at Celebration. But if it comes back to Orlando, I'm definitely buying something. I'm definitely gonna buy something. But fantastic, tiring weekend. But I love seeing everybody.
Every ounce of me is tired.
Yeah.
So, can't wait to go to sleep tonight.
But while we were out there, we in a hotel room, we got to watch Friday Night Titans.
That's right.
On vacation in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And it was a big one. We had a title match.
Yeah.
And we had another surprise undercard. So
let's just people that. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a couple scenes.
Let's just get right into it.
But wow, you're so popular. Oh my God, that's 2-2 now. Let's see who wins with more points. So this episode started, if I'm not mistaken, like my knees hurt. Like, is this getting older?
My lower back hurts.
Like Andrew's birthday happened last week. And
I actually like the after party that I went to. You didn't go to, but I went to.
No, I sure didn't.
I played the game with somebody that I met there. They're like, I was getting into my bar stool. I'm like, oh, I'm getting so old. And they're like, how old are you? You can't be that old. I'm like, ooh, let's play the game of how old do you think Andrew is?
They were wrong.
They got it wrong.
Let's play a game and have everybody put in the comments how old you think.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows how old I am.
At this point, people might know. I don't know, but take a guess in the comments and see how old Andrew just turned last week. And then my birthday is in a couple weeks now because we're both Geminis.
Yes.
I keep forgetting how old I'm turning, but yeah, I don't like it.
Just take my age and subtract 3 from it.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I'm so indecisive when I spin the wheel. Because I'm such a freaking Gemini, you know what I'm saying? So we had an opening scene in this Titans, and it was Smets and Kaiser because they got their big old overcard, their IG title match. And, it was one of those where they're just like hyping each other up. Like Smets is all, this is what I've been thinking about the whole time I've been away and this and that. And Kaiser had to go to the bathroom again. And he's like, no.
Right, hold it.
But yeah, they're just hyping each other up. And I always love it when he says that. It's so good. I should make that my text tone noise. Do they call them ringtones anymore? So like some just new tones. Gen Z way to call them?
I don't know.
Remember that? When like you had to get some, what is it, a MIDI file of like some really bad quality.
None of you will ever know the struggle of like, I want this song.
Sounds like 8-bit music.
Yeah, I want this song for my my ringtone.
Hold it up to the radio.
That's what I did.
DJ starts friggin' talking and ruining it.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it. Yeah.
You don't know the struggle.
No. Now it's just like, you basically can just like imagine
make your own MP3.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that too. Nostalgia. We do nostalgia podcasts where I just relive our glory days. Our next scene, we had Whitney Seibold, the beauty, talking to Ty, the tyrant, Ty Lieberman. And they're talking with Flaus, too, about the undercard. And Flaus is all like, hello, stinkers. I have an undercard for you.
My beauty.
Oh, my beauty. And he's all like, yeah, we got a match for the undercard. And I got somebody playing my beauty. And they're like, well, who is it? And he's like, it doesn't actually... that's not really ironed out, but it doesn't really matter. Next thing you know, Rachel Silvestrini walks in. Haven't seen her in
a hot minute.
In a hot ass minute, you know. And she's like, oh, hey guys, I heard you talking, and I want to issue a challenge. And let me play Whitney. Why not? And the history of these two players, not necessarily with each other, but they're separate but common thread history is that they both have yet to get a win in the singles division. Shockingly,
yeah, that's weird.
And so she's all like, hey, man, let's do it. Let's just have a good time. And Ty was like, well, good luck with that because we got Flaus. You got no one in your corner. And next thing you know, Moose Haas comes out. Moose Haas, former faction mate with Ty Lieberman.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe there's some bad blood there. But Moose is all like, well, if you would allow me the honor, I would love to be in your corner. And she's all like, yeah. And so they accept... All parties accept all terms of the match. Now we have Rachel, the Switchblade Silvestrini, versus Whitney, the Beauty Seibold. Round 1. They both missed a question about J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, and something about Michael Dougherty. Rachel missed something about the King's Man because she said the King's Men.
Yeah.
Plurals and whatnot. And then something also about the first purge. Because it was like the third installment of something, but the third installment was called the first purge. Very tricky. Yeah. So by the end of round 1, 6-8 in favor of the beauty. Seibold, Whitney Seibold. Round 2. Rachel goes first. She spins Kevin Smith. Funny how.
Wonder if she's going to take it.
It's almost as though that's her all-time favorite thing. She goes to multiple choice one time just to make sure, and she gets it right.
Better be safe than sorry.
Whitney goes. He spins away from Morgan Freeman, gets the 1990s. Multiple choice one time, got it right. So with that, we're in the same deficit here as we were after round 1, 15-17 in favor of Seibold. Because they both checked down one time, they both got it. So it was a wash, if you know what I'm saying.
A wash of a second round.
Round 3, 2-pointer for Rachel. Gene Hackman. What 1990s Western film from Sam Raimi features Hackman, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Sharon Stone? The Quick and the Dead. She got it. Dead, my friend. 2-pointer for Whitney. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks.
Uncle Daddy.
Exactly. That's the one. Talks to a volleyball. Tom Hanks plays the head guard of a penitentiaries. That was a long word. Is that spelled right?
Yeah.
It must be. Kind of. Not really. It's spelled as, I have it spelled here as like multiple penitentiaries, not like possessive penitentiaries.
Yeah.
Whatever. Nobody can see it, so doesn't matter. He plays the head guard of a penitentiary's death row in what 1999 Frank Darabont film based on a Stephen King book, The Green Mile. Got it. 3-pointer for Rachel, The World of DC. What year saw the release of both Batman Begins and Constantine? 2005. She got it.
Nice.
She was very excited to get a movie release date one.
Those are difficult.
3-pointer for Whitney. Actually, it's not Whitney. There's no H in the way he spells it.
Whitney.
Whitney. Drama. Mackenzie Davis features as a mysterious night nanny. What is a night nanny?
Oh, we know what night nannies. They come over and like...
Oh.
They take care of the baby at night so the parents can sleep. I wish we had one of those.
That's a very literal name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounded scandalous or something. But now that you mention that, because I have seen those...
TikToks, yeah.
Yeah, of people that like, well, if we're right in our assumption of what it is, like people have a baby. And then instead of having like a nanny around the house during the day, like, you know, you would normally assume, night nanny comes at night to, you know, if the baby wakes up, they need to eat, blah, blah, blah.
They take care of the bottles and
mom and dad
laundry
can get a little extra shut eye or whatever. Yeah, they take care of any dishes so that mom and dad can wake up to a fresh start.
Yeah.
Get a couple extra hours. Z's, you know what I'm saying? Wonder how much that costs. Mackenzie Davis features as a mysterious night nanny alongside Charlize Theron. Spelled it Charlie's. That was weird for a second. In what 2018 film from director Jason Reitman? Tully is how he answered it, but he got it. 5-pointer for Rachel. Comic book movies. In what 2010s film featuring a performance from Michael Clark Duncan? Wasn't he in The Green Mile?
Yes. Don't ask me.
I always associate that name with The Green Mile. Will you find a fighter jet pilot with a call sign Highball? She missed it. She said,
Green Lantern?
Nope, that's the actual answer.
Oh.
Wow, good job. No, she said Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow or whatever that movie's called. Oh. I wonder if she because I don't know that is Sky Captain a comic book movie?
Don't ask me.
Well, if it's not, I wonder if she just kind of glitched and forgot what genre she was in. If it is, then ignore me. But I don't know. In any case, she missed it. It was the Green Lantern. Yeah. So with that, 20-22 in favor of Whitney the Beauty Seibold.
Getting his first win in the singles division. When they said that about Whitney, I was like, really? He hasn't won in the singles division.
Well, because I guess, we haven't seen him in singles in a while.
Yeah, he's mostly like teams.
You kind of associate him with William Bibiani.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of surprising to hear that.
Yeah.
But.
And Whitney strikes me as one of those competitors that doesn't really prepare for the Schmoedown as much, like studying. But I don't know why I did that.
Study. God, this is so good.
You're
oh my God.
I'm gonna have some after
it's
this.
Sleepy time tea with like that passion fruit puree.
Yeah, my was my mom that introduced you, or was it my
No, your mom was the one that gave it to me. But like, oh boy, so good. Yeah. Well, like my coworker, one of my coworkers when I was still going into work, offered me some, and it was like orange puree or lemon puree. I forget which one. It was just like a citrus puree. And she was like, yeah, you make tea with it and you just put it in hot water and it's like a jamish, jellyish kind of consistency. It's a puree. And you just mix it in hot water and it makes a tea. It's really good for you. And I'm like, that sounds cool. But I never tried it because I think I was still kind of like, one jar, everybody dipping into it. Pandemic. I don't know about that. So I never tried it. But then we went to your mom's house a couple weeks ago and she had that same stuff only in like 5 different flavors.
Yeah. Passion fruit is passion fruit. It's really good.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna have some after this because Sorry, no Truly today. We ran out before we left, so
Yeah, we
had this is our backup supply.
We just flew in yesterday, and we didn't walk into our house until like midnight because our connecting flight got delayed like 2 hours.
2-3 hours, yeah.
Because they were like, hey, we needed to replace a part in the AC.
Yeah, it was the AC. Thank God it was like the AC.
Yeah, it was.
Because if it was something else,
the engine.
Yeah, if it was something else, like, can we book another flight?
Yeah, I know. I was getting a little nervous because they were like, there's a technical issue with the plane. I'm like, what's the issue? And why aren't you telling us?
There's no phalange.
The phalange is gone. But like, we sit down, they finally board us, and we're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
And then we sat there for an extra like 30 or 45 minutes.
We got to top off our fuel because we kept running the AC so it wouldn't break.
Well, because they were like, we had to keep airflow going while we were repairing the air conditioner somehow, and we burned up fuel. So now we got to wait for a fuel car to come and top us off. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, we sat there for a good 45 minutes. So,
anyways, we're tired, and I'm ready to not see people for a little while. Like, I love seeing our friends, and I would see them in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But being around that many people in the convention center that I don't know was kind of like,
I don't know.
I'm ready to be alone for a little bit.
I have like the post-con blues right now because like, it's so much fun. And
the only post-con blues I have is not seeing our friends.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Can go I like suck an egg. I don't want to see them or be around them.
It's like walking the floor with friends and like hanging out with friends and going to panels with friends was so much fun, and seeing people that I only interacted with online for a year.
Right.
Was a lot of fun. It was there was people there. I was like, I really hope I won't run into this one person. I didn't run into everybody I wanted to see, but the people I did run into, like those are the ones I like. Yeah. So,
it was a really good time, but only them. I'd only want to see them again. Everybody else,
we're gonna we'll hopefully be out there sooner rather than later. Hopefully,
we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
How things shake out.
Yeah,
but
anyways, sorry. So back to Whitney Seibold. First win in the singles division.
That start.
My
passion for the team. Wow.
Tangents is the name of the game here. If we can't get it on afternoons anymore, we'll get it on Beyond the Schmoedown.
I miss the afternoons. If you haven't heard of the afternoons, go Google it. Ken Knapsack, Josh McCouga. Yeah. It's not active anymore, but you can still find them online. They're very funny. I love them. So Whitney Seibold, first win in the singles division. Holy crap.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think he's one of those that like really goes hard in studying about this. He knows a lot about movies.
He's a critic, if I'm not mistaken, and he probably just sees a lot of stuff. Yeah. I think he also goes to like festivals, and he happens to be well versed in that corner of film. So he's just one of those people that just kind of is naturally knowledgeable. And assuming he doesn't actively study, if he did, yikes. Yeah, that would be scary.
That would be scary. But on the flip side of that, Silvestrini is just another one of those competitors. That's like, come on, just this one time. Like she's been set up so many, like she's been put up against people so many times. Like, she can definitely pull it out this time. She can definitely pull it out this time. And for whatever reason,
it just doesn't happen.
It just doesn't happen. She always seems to hit these roadblocks that just she can't get that first win in the singles. She's won in the teens division, thankfully. Yeah.
Well, Whitney Seibold is no pushover. Yeah. So this wasn't a match where it was like, oh, this should go Rachel's way. Like it wasn't like that at all. Whitney's very knowledgeable. Yeah. But and Rachel was somebody I was hoping to see too, but she wasn't at Celebration.
Yeah, she actually did tweet about it. And she's like, oh yeah.
One of these days we'll see her, hopefully. She's a sweetheart. If you haven't met her in person, love her. Love her. Yeah. But one day, someday, she'll get the ever elusive W. And it'll be a great day when it finally happens. I'm hoping. I wasn't sure that we would see her this season. I don't know. There's a lot of singles competitors.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because we didn't really see a lot of her last season, did we?
Oh, I can't remember.
I don't think we did. And now that she resurfaced a bit, it's kind of like, okay, well, maybe if there's a big honkin' singles tournament again. Oh, wait, maybe she was in the singles tournament. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can barely tell you what day it is, but like.
Especially after this weekend, my mind's just like, what?
My brain is just a big old bowl of SpaghettiOs right now.
What?
Like.
What day? Like, literally, when we were there, it's like, today's Thursday. No, today's Wednesday. No, actually, today is Friday.
Day one felt like it lasted a week. Yeah. And then by the time it was like the day that we were checking out, I was like, wow, that passed like in the blip of an eye. Like, it was crazy. Yeah. Time, am I right, ladies? But one day Rachel will get that win. We'll see. Maybe it'll come in the form of a regulation match. Maybe it'll come in a tournament. Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see what happens with Whitney now that he's got a win under his belt. Yeah. You know?
You get one win, you get more matches. Maybe you get high seeding in the tournament.
Exactly. So, and in the post match interview, I need to sleep for like 2 days straight. In the post-match interview, Flaus announced that his faction has a new name.
Oh, stinkers.
The House of Flaus.
Oh, you see what I did there?
One name is spelled like Germany. Not like I meant like German-y, not like Germany the place. You get what I'm trying to do. One name is spelled kind of like Germanish, and then the other one is spelled like American-ish, English-ish, English. So it's like house, like house.
House like Flaus.
Haus, like
house. Cool house. Cool house sandwiches, yeah.
I'm so glad that you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I want a ice cream sandwich.
Oh my God. House. Cool house, yeah?
Cool house sandwiches, yeah.
Another Matthew Bronger, Big Dumb Animal stand-up special reference.
I want to watch that again.
If you haven't seen that, go ahead and pull it up on like Amazon Prime or wherever it is. It's very funny. But yeah, the House of Flaus. Fun nickname, or faction name, sorry. Yeah. So, and all we're aware of at this point is Flaus managing, and then Whitney Seibold and Ty Lieberman.
Yeah.
I know that Jill was kind of like teased as being involved at one point. Not sure if that's still a thing or not. I'm sure time will tell if it is.
No idea what's going on.
So yeah, we got a little extra new information.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see Whitney's next opponent, and then we'll see what happens for Rachel. I mean, I'm hoping she gets another shot so that she can get that win, get it under her belt.
You see her jumping teams. Yeah. That's totally possible. Apparently, we're scrapping. We're trying to find teams, but
at this point, that feels like that's hard to believe because we've seen in the recent past, we've seen a lot of really good teams. I feel so.
So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah,
I don't have any notes in between the two matches. So if there's a cutscene,
I don't think there
big time
is.
Yikes.
I don't remember there being. Again, I can't remember.
We watched it literally Friday, and I don't remember anything. So moving into the overcard, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big title match in the world of Innergeekdom. IG. We got the defending champ, three-time defending champ, Mike the Killer Kalinowski, representing Team Corruption.
No, just Corruption.
God, I got it backwards. If I don't, Team
Corruption is not a thing anymore.
Too
soon.
Faction Corruption.
Too soon. Just Corruption.
Yikes. That's what I was going for. Misspoke. How embarrassing for me. Anyways, representing Corruption. And then Kevin the Smasher Smets representing the Dungeon.
Ooh,
and this is a Smets Kalinowski 3.
Trace, my friends.
Trace. I almost said that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Great minds.
Great minds.
Mind melded a little bit.
Great tired minds. I'm excited for that passion fruit sleepy time.
It's fire, as the kids say today. It's pretty bomb. It's pretty fire. It's I'm trying to think of anything else they say.
I don't know.
It slaps. It really smacks.
let me hit up my TikTok friends. They're all like in their 20s.
That's an age
ish.
Anyways, we got Smets Kalinowski.
They all range from like 21 to 28.
This match was fire. This match slapped. This match was bomb, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I no. Round 1. Mike missed a question about Jurassic World. They both missed a question about Alien Insurrection and Transformers the movie.
Oh yeah.
And I'm telling you, if you're stumping both of these men in round 1 of a 5-rounder, mind you, I can only imagine that I got 0 correct. So I can unless there's a Star Wars one, I don't remember. But barring that, I probably got 0 correct. So I have no barometer for what's really hard in Innergeekdom, but I can imagine that if it makes both of them miss.
If both of these guys miss several in the first, then the questions are hard.
Yeah.
It's two champs like this is two. I think these are the two top tier competitors in the IG division right now.
Doesn't
at
happen
the moment.
too often.
Yeah.
And it's also funny because I mean it's not like it was a bad round. I mean Mike missed 2, Kevin missed 1. Not bad. We're just so used to seeing perfect rounds.
Yeah.
Perfect games here and there now.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that like 1 miss and 2 misses is enough to make us go, wow.
Yeah.
When it's kind of like, no, that's a good round. It was fine. We're just all used to and expecting perfection. So by the end of round 1, 7-8 in favor of Mr. Smets. Round 2. Mike spins away from Star Wars.
Come on, take it.
Yeah, man.
Just take it.
Star Wars has treated him well.
Join us.
Yeah. Come join us. The water's not fine.
scalding hot.
Spins away.
In pool.
He spins away from Star Wars and he gets dystopian future and time travel. I don't have any notes, so I believe he got a perfect round.
Yeah.
Kevin goes, he spins Alien and Predator, decides to stick with it. Multiple choice one time, got it right. Now we're tied, 17-17. Oh no.
Oh no.
Round 3, betting round. Mike, yet again, spins away from Star Wars.
Come on.
Mother. And it's like,
join us.
Star Wars has treated him well in a lot of
I know
his
he's
matches.
won. He's lost one overtime on a Star Wars question, but he's won 2 off of a Star Wars question.
I feel like the miss on Star Wars was like way long ago.
It was
Ninka.
It was Ninka.
And I feel
And
like
it was a letter difference.
A while ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he just had his last defense on a Star Wars question. I don't know. Maybe he's thinking Kevin's been brushing up. I don't know. In any case,
I mean, it's not like he has somebody on his faction that helps him with Star Wars, does he?
I don't know. And he spins away from Star Wars and gets Alien and Predator. And that was what Kevin just spun around too. He's already warmed up, baby.
Yeah, might as well go for it.
No shock here. They both bet 3. They both got the answer correct. So now we're still at 20 all. Round 4, speed round. Kevin, hot out of the gate, gets 3 right. I don't know if he got the first 3 in a row, but God, he came out of the gate
swinging. Holy, wow.
Swinging and swinging, you know. Kevin got 3, Mike got 2. Split. As split as you can get it.
Yeah.
Unless
somebody passes on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only way it could have been more split was if they got 2-2 and they both passed on 1. Which doesn't happen too often. So by the end of the speed round, we're now at 22-23 in favor of Kevin. Round 5, the championship round, my dudes. 2-pointer for Mike. Scores and soundtracks.
You okay?
Oh, no, okay. I was like, did I finish writing out the notes for this match? Yeah, I did. 2-pointer for Mike, scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Man of Steel and The Dark Knight Rises? You got this one right.
Yes.
Hans
Zimmer.
Got it.
Brrr.
Dark Knight.
It's the Hans Zimmer sound effect. It was for Inception.
Oh, shit.
Brrr.
That wasn't in the question. 2-pointer for Kevin. Villains. What DC villain has the alter ego Edward Nygma? The Riddler. And I was like, what is that name? And then you spelled it out for me.
Yeah.
Almost literally. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
that makes more sense for the Riddler. I get it. Was that a chosen name? Like, did he make that up?
No.
Or is that supposedly his given name?
His given name is Edward Nygma.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. Comic book coincidences.
The Riddler. He got it. 3-pointer from Mikey Boy. Swashbuckling adventure and pulp. Still don't know what pulp is. Don't like it in my juice, though. And the curse.
I don't like pulp.
I don't like.
We're not get it for you.
In the Curse of the Black Pearl, what is the name of the British ship known as the fastest ship in the seas?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't remember if Mike used a repeat on this one, but it was a thinker.
Yeah.
And I think he was kind of like, I think it's between
this
one or
and this.
2. I think he kind of had like a 50-50 shot in his own brain. And he went with the Interceptor. And boy, was that a good shot. Nice shooting. He got it. 3-pointer for Kevin.
You have to shoot Althea?
Nice shooting. 3-pointer for Kevbo. Spider-Man. Which actor plays Dr. Kirk Connors in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy? Never even heard of that character. Did he make the spiders? Dr. Kirk Connors?
Kirk
Never
Connors? No, he's a lizard man. And he's Peter's professor.
Which one was that?
So
Sam Raimi Spider-Man?
The Sam Raimi
There's
Spider-Man.
3 for one guy? Sam Raimi made 3?
Yeah, he made 3.
Was it the same actor that played Spider-Man and Peter Parker and all 3 of them?
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire?
Yes.
Oh, which one was Lizard Man in?
He wasn't Lizard Man in these ones. He was his professor. He's missing an arm.
Oh, word? Does
Yeah.
he grow it back when he becomes a lizard?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, when he's a lizard, he has 2 hands because lizards can grow limbs back.
Is he always a lizard?
Huh?
Is he always a lizard, or can he go back and forth like
No,
the Hulk
no.
used to?
Usually because he wanted to grow his limb back. That's like
So he was like,
lizards. Yeah, exactly. So he crossed genetics with
Lizards?
science, and he injected himself with some kind of serum, and then he turned into a lizard and grew his arm back.
Does he have a tail?
Yeah, but he became a lizard.
Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. But in Amazing Spider-Man, that was
Green
the main.
lizard?
Yeah, a green lizard. He was the main.
You're so popular. You're winning right now. Man. Come on, Pinterest. Give me
A
notification.
bunch of Instagram posts. I've been posting all about Celebration. People replying to
My 2 notifications were actually people.
Well, these notifications are people too. They're replying to my posts.
One notification was from a fellow competitor. Shout out, because he may or may not be watching. And then the other one was from our friends, our non-Schmoedown friends.
Yeah. I have, from TikTok, Instagram friends, Haley, Maria. Who else messaged me?
Oh, so popular.
Boba Fett. I love her name. You met her. She was the pregnant one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked her eye makeup.
Yeah.
And I told her as such.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Maria
exactly.
was disappointed in you. You didn't come to the after party.
I was so effing tired.
The first thing she said to me when I walked in, she's like, "Where's your wife?" I was like, "She's tired." She's like, "Oh, I wanted to talk to her because you only talked to her in passing."
Yeah, that hurts.
Like we ran into her several times, and you only said like 2 words to her, and again we split off in our own
because
ways.
she had to go her way, and
we had to go our
she's a sweetheart.
way. But then like again, the first thing she said is like, "Where's your wife?" It's like
that hurts.
Never hit up next time we're in LA.
She doesn't. Does she live out there?
She lives out there.
Oh Jesus! Why does everybody have to live on the mother effing West Coast?
I feel so bad because I wanted to do this.
Is the weather nice?
Sorry, tangent. I wanted to do this video with all of our TikTok friends and everything, and it didn't happen. And she waited because I messaged her. I'm like, I want to see if I can get a group together. And she waited for me to get back to her. And like I ran into her in the lobby, and I was just like, oh, is it? I'm like, it's not happening. And I was like, oh, I was waiting for you to. I was like, oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, but it's not happening. And
yeah.
So
it became apparent that wasn't going to happen towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sorry. Go follow her on TikTok. She was on Going Rogue. Alderon Places. Alderon Places _ on Instagram and TikTok. Go follow her. She's awesome.
Sweetheart. Love her. Lizards grow back arms. Sam Raimi. Spider-Man. So yeah.
Sorry.
I never heard of Dr.
He was before we went on, he was the villain in the Amazing Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield one. The first one.
I still to this day don't understand how people can tell the Spider-Man apart just by the Amazing Spider-Man, the Spider-Man this, the Spider-Man that, the Amazing Spider-Man.
So the Raimi Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Amazing Spider-Man, there's only 2 movies. It's Garfield. And then the MCU Spider-Man is Holland.
Holland.
Yes.
Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. Did I do that in the order?
Yes.
I've only seen one of them. That was a total guess. There was no rhyme or reason to that. Don't be too impressed.
There he goes. Good job.
Thank you. It was a complete guess. The bad guy in the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
And the first Spider-Man is
Sandman.
No.
He's in the second one.
No.
The third one?
He's in the third one. There's 3 bad guys in the third one.
Venom is also in the third one.
Yes.
Topher Grace from that 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
There's a third bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Lizard Man. Doc Ock?
No.
Green Goblin?
Not Green Goblin, but his son, Hobgoblin.
The other Goblin. Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
James Franco is Hobgoblin? That's his name?
Yeah.
So dumb.
I don't think they ever say Hobgoblin in the film, but
Hobgoblin? Because it's dumb.
Yeah, well, Toby when he's in the Black Suit Spider-Man, you hate that.
I hate Black Suit Spider-Man.
He calls him Goblin Jr.
Like that just the I want to put my fist through the screen.
I think I've said this story before. Every time I get out of the shower to just annoy you.
No, I nipped this in the bud years ago, guys. That's why we're still married happily.
Pull my hair down. Black Suit Spider-Man.
Hate it.
I don't do that anymore because I like being married.
Yeah, well, who's the bad guy in the first one? Not Doc Ock.
No, Green Goblin.
Oh, Green Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Second one.
Is
Green Goblin.
No, he dies in the first one. Spoilers.
Now I don't have to watch it again. What's Doc Ock?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
He's crazy.
Crazy girl. Wow. No. Yeah, I don't get how people keep him straight. Just like the Batman. I still can't do it.
I feel like the Batman are a little bit hard because there's been so many of them.
Oh, once you hit Dark Knight Rises, is there 3 Dark Knights at this point?
Yeah, there's Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises.
Batman Begins is part of the Dark Knight trilogy?
Yes. Because the second movie is called Dark Knight.
Well, that's dumb. They all should be Dark Knight.
Well, I refer to it as the Nolan trilogy.
All right, I guess. You win this battle.
I won a conversation, or I won an argument.
Really, there's no way to dispute that. The Nolan trilogy, he did make them all, I guess. Dylan Baker. Good job, Kevin. You got it. 5-pointer for Mike. Mixed bag. Big time yikes. 5-pointer mixed bag in a championship match. Mm-hmm. In Dread 2012.
Oh yeah, this question.
Judges are assigned a
precinct or like an area, a zone.
What I actually have written here is judges are assigned a protective various sectors. I'm guessing maybe it's like to protect various sectors. Which sector is Judge Dredd a part of? I don't know where I heard it. Maybe I made it up. I don't know. But I thought I heard somebody claim somewhere that like there were other IG competitors there that day and like none of them knew it too. Don't know if that's true or not, or if I'm making that up or if I'm in a fever dream or something. In any case, it was Sector 13 and Mike did miss it. So with that, 27-28 in favor of Kevin Smets, the new 2-time IG champion of the world.
Ooh.
Getting little chilly willies just thinking about it. Oh my God. And he posted the cutest picture of his daughter playing in the belt. The kids love the belts.
Who does that?
Kids love the belts. They're shiny.
They're shiny.
But oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. This was, I think there, because this is the, wow. I just like, yeah. Again, tired. But this is the third time these guys have gone around, and no shade on Mike because
he's
the greatest IG,
the GOAT in the IG division,
greatest IG champion, IG player the division's ever seen. But as far as this little rivalry goes, they're now Kevin is now 2-1, and both of his wins over Kalinowski have been in a title match. So
yeah.
And Mike is not Mike. I'm sorry. Kevin has been back to form. At the top of his game. Like he's never gone.
And he, like you said in his last match, like you pointed out in the last match, he is playing a little bit more. It feels a little bit more
loose.
Casual,
yeah,
a little bit more loose, and but not to any detriment to his gameplay at all, as obviously.
Yeah.
So like you said, and it depends. Some people they might like that kind of like kind of mindset. Who knows? I haven't asked Kevin myself, but maybe loosening up a little bit has played to his advantage.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And this is a little bit more lighthearted than we've seen these two in these matches before. It was like
they were going,
last time these two met, it was like we had like there's footage in the promo, and I'm gonna talk about the promo in a second.
Oh yeah.
That they were at the expo, they had to be separated. Wink. Because they almost fought each other. Did you just blink at me?
That scrubs.
I've never been able to wink.
I don't know. I just said it like scrubs, like flouse.
No, but like you know what I mean. Like the past couple, it's been like heated battles between them. This one is a bit more like friendly respect, like friendly competition. Like we all know what these two have been through, and like Mike's gotten a little like of almost a face turn, sort of now. They're trying to get him away from the heel play, and it's a little bit more of a lighthearted match.
I almost feel like everything I say has the caveat of I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's almost a natural progression when you play each other that many times.
Yeah.
Because the first time you play each other is probably like
so tense, yeah.
Super tense. Second time, the other person who lost the first one is trying to get redemption. Probably super tense. By the next time you play, especially if you've broken even, at that point it's probably like, let's just give him a show. Like they said.
Yeah.
Because like you and Alex have played twice at this point. Twice. I believe that if you guys were to meet at some point again, I truly believe that it would be because like not that you guys were like mean mugging each other in either of the matches.
Oh, I was really intense those first two matches.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't like, needed to be, granted it was digital, but you weren't like needing to be separated kind of thing. But like, I do believe that if you guys played a third time, just like this, I think you guys would have a similar dynamic of like going back and forth. Oh, haha, Biggs is better. Haha, Wedge is better.
Yeah, sorry, not to like dwell on Celebration, but like we were.
How could we not? We spent a lot of money on it. Let's talk about it.
We might just do a rad or a going rogue this Friday to recap everything. Maybe we get a couple people.
Once I hibernate for the next 3 days.
Yeah, but I posted, for those of you following me on Twitter, I posted a picture of me and Bly, a cosplayer of Bly, and I'm like, oh, Alex, look who I ran into. And I mean, at first it's like, ooh, Andrew, but
well, that was also at the goading of another certain Star Wars competitor who happened to be there. Like, Andrew, that'd be really funny if he did it.
Yeah, but I showed Alex before I posted it. He's like, yeah, go ahead, I don't care.
No, he was like, I think you should post it.
Yeah, I think you should. But before I posted it, he was like, "Is he still here? I want us both to take a picture with him."
The three of us actually did a Bly hunt and tried to find him.
Right back outside. We're
not
like,
successful.
Yeah, not successful. We didn't find because we were. If I didn't post that one, we both would have posted a picture of both of us standing next to him. And like,
trying to find a specific person at Celebration is like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, like oh god, that entire weekend trying to get people together to do anything is because everybody wants to do their own thing.
Like herding cats.
It's a huge convention.
Yeah,
I'm like every time we're like, hey, where's this? Oh, I'm in this panel. I'm getting pictures with this person.
I'm trading merch. I'm trading pins.
I'm glad that one day happened where a lot of us just happened to be outside in the near the fountain, and that's when I ran into everybody.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, like, yeah, it's a lot like that. At this point, me and Alex are like. I can say Bly to his face, and it's funny.
And he could probably make another joke, a similar joke to you.
Yeah.
But like that's what I feel like is the natural progression. Like Kevin and Mike, this is their third tango here, and they've bested each other. They've both bested each other.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the natural progression, and also behind the curtain, maybe they're just closer and better actual friends than the first time they played, however long ago that was.
Yeah.
So it might just be like. We have a different personal dynamic.
Exactly.
And we feel more comfortable with each other. And we've already played each other twice. And we've already beaten each other. So we've already exchanged, W's and L's.
Yeah.
Let's just have a good time.
Yeah, because who's to know if not for the Schmoedown, they probably wouldn't know each other. If it were not for the Schmoedown, me and Alex never would have met.
Probably not.
Probably never met Alex Damon. I'll still just be a fanboy meeting him at celebrations. Ooh, that's you.
Who's that? Who's that? Instagram. Lame. But yeah.
Yeah,
true.
You know what I'm saying? If not for the Schmoedown, we probably would have never met Alex and Molly Damon. I'd still be like trying to find them at celebrations, like, oh, such a big fan. But now, like, we're friends.
Yeah.
Like, we want to meet up and we can joke about each other's misses and things like that. So
and their post-match interview, I wish I would have rewatched it again before we sat down here, but c'est la vie.
Yeah.
But it was an emotional post-match for both of them.
Oh yeah.
Because Kevin was talking about, he talks about his last year and all this all the horrific stuff that he's been through, and I can't even imagine. It makes him emotional every time he thinks about it. How could it not?
Yeah, you go through that is
hell and back.
Yeah,
quite literally, basically. And he was talking about how, like, even during that time, Mike and presumably Shannon like brought them food and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it makes sense that they're both kind of on that level with each other.
Yeah.
And a little bit more loosey goosey. Mike, in his post match interview, alluded to, because Mike had 3 defenses. We're talking rubber match here.
Yeah.
But I, again, wish I would have rewatched the interviews before we did this. But from what I understand, Mike alluded to, like, sure, but not right now. Yes to rubber match, of course, because that's what he's earned.
Yeah.
But not right now. Because when you and Alex played that first time, 51-50, Alex had that rubber match in his back pocket and it was like, let's do it.
Let's do it again.
And it felt like 2 days later, you guys were back in the ring. Mike, not so much. I don't know that he like confirmed or if he just kind of alluded to it, but in either case, I don't believe that he's going to cash in that rubber immediately.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a benefit. He gets a title match in his pocket, so he can see people slug it out, and then pop back in. Like, all right, let's go.
Recover a bit mentally because I'm sure it's taxing.
It's taxing because
competing in 3 divisions.
3 divisions. And like, I got burnt out after playing monthly every other month in 1 division. Ooh, you're catching up, baby.
Pinterest. Doesn't really count if it's not a person.
But yeah, like I totally get burnout. I totally get being exhausted of just like studying all the time just to stay up. And IG, especially when you have to go up against Kevin Smets again, you have to be at the top here. Because I'm sorry, I did it again. Kevin is at the top of his game right now.
Yeah.
He's playing the best game, and it's going to be hard to dethrone him.
Yeah.
So, and we said it before, like we said the last episode, if he comes back and wins the belt, he's at this point, he's my comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons, not just within the game, outside of the game, to be away from the game in that fashion and not being able to commit yourself the way you want to.
Yeah.
Because to be wasting the game and not play, but like you can still like look at your cards, you can still watch movies and stuff, but like
in that fashion, when it's like, yeah, no, I'm definitely not thinking about studying right now.
Yeah.
Focusing on way more important things.
Yeah, because Sam Levine coming back, is one thing, but he wasn't 100% away from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin was 100% away from the game and not even thinking about the game.
Yeah.
Other than just thinking about when can I come back?
Yeah.
Not like I'm going to be back this time. Let me prepare for that. It's just, do I even get the chance to come back?
Exactly.
So,
and he got to do it on his terms. He said that he wanted it to be Mike. He wanted to go against Mike, and if he was going to reclaim that belt, he wanted it to be off of Mike.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ship sailed.
Well, not for that, for Alex, because like, well, every time.
Yeah, I know. I have my own version.
Yeah, you have your own version of that, but your ship has sailed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well. I was this close to snatching it from him at Celebration. That was the best picture we took all weekend.
Yeah.
I love that picture.
I enjoyed
so
that
much.
moment a lot. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But could you imagine? Okay, so assuming Mike doesn't cash in the rubber right away, it doesn't seem like that's happening. I mean, you got the likes of Amara Moses running around.
Park.
You got Robert Parker running around. You got Saul running around. You got plenty of people running around.
Mara is out there, but I don't think she's ready to compete just yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Mara because I know that when they first talked about the number one contender match before, it was like, well, Mara's not available right now. Couldn't get Parker out right now, blah, blah, blah. So, and you have a vast array of IG competitors. I mean, you've got Moose Haas still running around out there. You got
Chance
Brandon
Ellison.
Hanna, Chance Ellison, Chandra Dondapani. You've got, I mean,
Alex Damon.
did I just remember what the scene we didn't write down was? Was it? No, never mind. That's the post-match scene. We'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Maybe there wasn't a scene in between.
I don't know.
But there's another person who I'm kind of curious in the post-match scene that made me go, are you looking to dip your toes in the IG?
Oh, yeah.
So, there's a lot of people out there. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of a mini gauntlet. There hasn't really been any tournament announced for any division thus far.
They're going to happen, but it's not the time just yet because tournaments really don't start until after Collision.
Right.
And Collision is hopefully around the corner.
It's upon us. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's usually in summer, June or July.
Yeah, we haven't got a confirmed date as far as I know, but Collision is right around the corner. So we'll see what happens. I did want to touch on the because we did actually get a promo for this one.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a promo in a while. I think they're reserving promos for title matches.
Maybe. I don't remember us seeing one.
Because I think that,
singles.
I think it doesn't really fit the format. I don't know why they've steered away from them, but because like promos have always been a huge influence on the flavor of the Schmoedown.
And especially, I mean, I'll say it, Nerd Chronic promos. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
I've ever since Nerd Chronic has stepped away, I've noticed it's
a different flavor.
It's a very different flavor. I'm in the ring that there will never be anything like a Nerd Chronic promo. No. He's such an inspiration as an editor. Shout out to Nerd
Chronic. We got to give him a big old juicy hug this last week.
I'm so glad that we got to see him too.
Yeah,
but it's different. Because like I think his eye and his style of editing is sorely missed. Yeah. It's the way he's able to craft a promo, because like the rises and the falls and the cues and like his choice of music. For this one, it feels like epic music, and then like just like chronologically tell the story. It's like Eric doesn't do that. He can. What I love about Eric's work is like he can compress like months of story into like 1 minute, and you can follow it, and it's so effective. Yeah. And like the way he hits moments, like you know that quintessential Nerd Chronic screen goes black when it hits a note, and then like the echo of like voices and stuff. Like I always love that stuff. Getting chillies again, just thinking about it. I miss that kind of promo for a match like this. Yeah. I believe the promo for this match, while good. Yeah, it was good, but it was very chronological. It was very chronological. I missed Eric's touch on it. Yeah. And that's just my 2 cents. And I've told him many times, he's such an inspiration as an editor. Again, the way he's able to just like tell a complete story. Yeah. With all the music and everything, it's just unbelievable. And I think that's what's like missing for these matches, because like, I want that feeling again. But it was nice to see a promo. It was nice to see a promo. It's always nice to see like a tied up bow on top little recap of how we got to this point. How we got here, yeah. Because Smets and Kalinowski have a torrid history with each other. So, I do enjoy promos. I do miss promos. I miss promos for every match. I know. Like the past couple seasons, it's like every match gets its own promo. It's like we would have to film our own promos
for Digital Age.
Yeah, Digital Age we
before,
did,
and then send them in, and
even,
now it's like not so much.
Even in studio matches, when I went out for my match with Laura, like it's like, all right, record, and we get their talking points there, and then Nerd Karnak does his magic, and every match got a promo. And it's like, I missed that. So I understand why it doesn't really fit with the Titans format, but for title matches, at the very least, in like pay-per-views, give me a Nerd Karnak promo. So
I don't want to. I have passion fruit seeds. I don't want to into the microphone.
Oh, I'm falling asleep ASMR.
Oh man, this passion fruit is so damn good.
I'm gonna make one.
Yeah. This is a wild match.
Yeah.
Because I think part of it being so casual was kind of like
misses in the first. Yeah. But then after that, they went pretty much perfect until
they mashed each other.
Yeah.
As much as they could. Speed round.
That's email.
That's a legit notification.
Reddit emails. Ugh.
I know. I get TikTok emails. Like, I don't do anything there. But with the exception of like the speed round being split 3-2. Yeah, they after round one, they were keeping pace with each other the whole time. 1 point difference.
Yeah.
The entire time. And the ending, where are we? Ending score was 1 point. Granted, it was a 1 point difference, and Kevin did not have to answer his 5.
Yeah.
But still, 1 point difference. So it doesn't get much closer than that. But still, always an exciting match. These two know how to put on a show every time they rock out on the stage.
Yeah.
And I do love that Mike was so, like you could tell that he was really upset. Of course,
yeah.
Who wouldn't be?
Losing sucks.
Of course,
losing a title sucks
even more.
Yeah,
but Mike is just Mike. He's one of the best that's ever to ever do it.
Yeah,
and I do love that he's still like within the match was still joking around like, oh, sorry guys, haven't done any impressions yet. No Michael Caine.
Yeah, but
these two know how to put on a show. So. They could miss 5 each in round 1, and I'd still be like, wow, what a match.
Yeah, and then for Mike losing the title, you defended 3 times. Like, I have the similar feeling, like, my loss to Thomas, I hate losing. It sucks to have lost the title, but, like, that loss, I've said it before, that loss didn't sting quite as bad as the loss to Ace and the loss to Laura. Because those ones were just like, again, so close. But this one's like, I've been there, and
Can you hear my crunching?
I can't, but...
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, no, I've held the title. I've proven I can do it, and it's just like a bump in the road. It just didn't sting quite as bad. The loss still stings. It's weird. It sucks to hand the belt off, but
because like when you have the belt, it's like, yeah, I've been at the top of the mountain. Doesn't make it suck any less, but it's those losses when you're like right there.
Yeah,
you're like 1 question away, 1 point away. That kind of loss, like, no.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like a 1 point thing and it's like literally the wind could have blown a different way that day and it would have gone in our favor kind of thing, or would have gone in the other person's favor. So yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Because it's like, get that close. But I mean, I'm not sure what else anybody would want Mike to prove. Hopefully there's nobody out there saying anything like that.
Yeah, no.
Because once you've been, he's a 3-time champion.
3-time champion.
And 3-time defending.
Yeah.
What more do you want the man to do? So, and Kevin now is the 2-time IG champ.
Yeah.
What's left to find out now is will he defend it? And who's he going to face if not Mike in a rubber? So time will tell. I'm not sure how soon we'll get that match.
We'll have to have a mini gauntlet.
We're going to have to find a number 1 contender.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like tomorrow. But yeah.
I'll see what happens with that.
I'm curious because Kebbo, my man, he's
exciting.
He was looking real good in this match. And I believe was he wearing a Mando sweatshirt?
Yeah.
My dog. You know what I'm saying?
Appropriately wearing it for Star Wars Celebration Week. So
yeah, I wish he had been there.
Yeah, he had family.
He had other stuff to do. Probably more important stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So time will tell what's going on with him and how long it'll be until we see Mike decide to cash in.
Well, you still have to see him in a singles match against Ben Bateman.
It's true.
So who knows? Because like I said, burnout is such a thing, and with him worrying about a ING title match and then a match against Ben Bateman.
Yeah, and it's completely different. I don't like when people make chewing noises into microphones.
Not a fan of mukbang.
No, I don't want to hear you chew. I don't want to hear me chew. I don't want to hear you drink. I don't want to hear you slurp. Nope.
I had to change the way I eat ramen and ramen noodles because this one over here hates it. So
like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah. Nails.
Because I was a slurper before I got married.
Still are sometimes.
Sometimes.
If we're being honest with ourselves. But wait, what were we talking about before that?
I can't remember. My mind, like you, my mind is mush.
We have a post-match scene.
Let's just move on. Move along. Move along.
So we got Kevin and Kaiser. They're celebrating their win. They got the belt.
Mm-hmm.
They are whooping and hollering. They're very excited. We did it. We finally did it. Oh my God. Next thing you know, with the good old-fashioned slow clap, Ben Bateman, Dan Murrell, and Kate walk in. You know what I'm saying? They come in slow clapping. Kevin is like, hey, man, Kaiser, don't let them ruin our moment. You know, we worked hard for this.
We got the IG title back in the dungeon.
Don't let them ruin our moment. And Bateman was like, no. It's not that they're there to ruin the moment. It's kind of almost like a thank you because it's like, hey,
soften him up for me.
Soften him up for me. And it's so easy to get inside his head. And you already kind of did for me. And Kate was like, well, listen, enjoy your moment because moments are very fleeting. Girl. That was a drop mic kind of moment. Like, that was like, ooh, intimidating.
Yeah.
You know, implying that it's like you won't have it for long.
Yeah.
And Dan Murrell makes a comment about how nice that belt looked.
Mm-hmm.
And Kate's over there kind of like, yeah, dog, I know what you're saying. So that made me kind of go like,
Dan Murrell and IG.
You eyeballing the IG belt? Are we finally going to get to see that
He
debut?
has a number one contender match in his pocket. He could just go jump the line.
The nards that it would take to jump into a title match right away in a division you've never competed in.
Well, number one contender.
Number one contender still.
Yeah. Being title contention. Like one match away from a title.
That would be insane. Like, unless he's been watching all these matches and just knock him out of the park every single time.
Yeah.
That would be a big statement to make. To be able to walk in and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna debut in a number one contender match. I mean, granted, I know people have done that before, but like in a different fashion.
My entire first season.
in a different fashion. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens because Merle does have that, you know.
Yeah, and if there's anybody that's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and jump the line, and go number one contender match. It's like if there's one person to like,
it's gonna
be Mike or Mike. Wow. Again, mush.
Freudian slip.
Yeah, it's
gonna be Dan.
Yeah, it's gonna be Dan Murrell of all people. So
wouldn't it be wild? Because like
that I heard.
Oh no, it's so hard not to. But like in one of the most recent cutscenes, you got Kevin saying like, "You were my hero. You need to get some new heroes, buddy." Could you imagine if at some point they meet each other because he's got that cash in, and now you get to see Kevin versus Merle
in IG? That'd be wild. That'd
Insane.
Be really wild.
So, who knows? We will have to wait to see who Kevin's next opponent is.
Yeah.
To see if he can defend that belt, that shiny new belt that he got. So, very exciting. Very happy for Kevin. You know, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a faction mate. So, I'm very happy for him for multiple reasons. And I would like to think that these two aren't done.
Oh, no.
I would not be surprised to see a Smets Kalinowski 4 at some point.
Yeah.
So that'll just be.
We'll have to wait and see what happens in that because.
Wait and see.
Yeah. Because like I said, Collision's right around the corner and then tournament season and then Spectacular. It's like, where's the time gone?
Yeah.
It's already.
Really.
It's pretty much already June.
Basically June.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But yeah. So that was Titans, guys. That was Titans. That was the big one.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think we already know. I don't know if it's the overcard or the undercard for this week, but the group picture was changed. Let me make sure I don't misspeak. We have got this Friday. We've got the Movement versus the System.
Oh yeah.
And the Movement is of course the THE Paul Preston.
Got to meet him.
Good dude. Got to meet him for the first time too. And JTE, world renowned. Something connoisseur, whatever Ken would say, I don't know. And that's the Movement versus the System, which is of course the dungeon. The Movement doesn't have The movement doesn't have a faction, right?
Movement has the fan favorites.
Oh shoot, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Got to meet up with Adam Witt. Good dudes.
Yeah, a bunch of good dudes.
Yeah.
So that would be, the movement representing the fan favorites versus the system representing the dungeon. Ooh. And that's Janine the Machine and Eric the database Chan, who we also got to meet this weekend for the first time. Eric is a hustler. If you guys aren't aware, he's
let's go ahead and tell him what he did, because we got him in our group for the lotteries. We got into 3. We got two Galaxy stages. Panels. 2 Galaxy stages, which is like a streaming one where they stream the big celebration stage. So we got to see those. That's why we got the Kenobi to premiere, and then we got the celebration stage on Friday. He traded his Friday celebration stage for a Galaxy stage, and
he downgraded the stage. I don't know. He explained it to me, but
he's like,
I was like, whoa.
It's like an NFL triangle trade type of deal, and he ended up getting like photo opportunities.
I think he ended up making money.
Yeah.
What I'm really trying to say is, whenever I have to buy a new car, I'm calling Eric and flying him out here that he can get them to pay me to take the car.
Next celebration that we go to, Eric, and you're attending, and we get you into our lottery group, are like, teach me your ways, because there are some people that got into some things, and it's like,
he got a Ewan McGregor picture meet and greet.
Like, we were just talking about Maria. She got her first celebration. She got in celebration stage the first day.
Yeah.
Celebration stage the second day.
She's a lucky lady.
And third day. She got into 3 celebration stages. And I was talking to her. It's like, yeah, I got really lucky. And then I was like, I should have gotten into your group because we both offered to be in each other's
and it was too late.
And it was too late because we both made our own groups. But I was like, God, great for you.
Yeah. Eric is a baller. So that's all you really need to know. Mm-hmm. I was he had astounded when he explained to me.
He got pictures with what? With Ewan McGregor.
A lot of people. Ewan McGregor. I think he got
Anthony Daniels.
Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Interesting story there.
We won't
That'll
tell
be up to Eric to share with you if he wants to.
Yeah.
I think he got to meet the guy who plays the Grand Inquisitor in Kenobi.
Yeah.
And he just kept on
this is what I have. This is what I have. I'm like, dude.
Making all of his photo ops rain on us. And I'm like,
this for one celebration stage, which was like...
Well, no. There were some that I think he got in because he either paid or what have you. He didn't get all of them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that would have been
that makes sense. But
some I think he
got... I think
the
Ewan McGregor one he got by downgrading
I believe that was definitely a part of the trade.
And whoever made that trade... Dude, you I think you got hustled there, because that celebration one wasn't the best.
And it's not like he was even trying to hustle. It was like a fair trade.
It was a fair trade.
I think they got the short end of that stick.
Yeah, because
voluntarily
it was the Light and Magic one, when the new documentary by Lawrence Kasdan. I want to see the documentary series. It's very interesting to me. It speaks to me, but the panel itself,
I fell asleep.
Yeah, very interesting stuff being said, but it was just like, this could have been a Galaxy or Twin Suns panel.
Yeah,
save it for something else. And the Galaxy stage was hopping too.
Yeah,
that was
good times.
The 2 hosts, the DJ and the host of that stage.
Yeah, DJ Atomic Blonde, and then the host was, I think her name was Amanda. She was great. They're both great.
So entertaining. We got some free Pringles.
Yeah, we did. Obi-Wan Kenobi Pringles. They're already all gone, already in our bellies.
Yeah, saved our skins in Houston when we got delayed. I was like, I'm not paying $19 for a sandwich here.
And no, I'm just gonna eat a half a can of Pringles for dinner. Call it a day.
Stop at McDonald's on our way home from the airport.
And
they just like, we're only serving McNuggets and fries. Like, it's exactly what I wanted.
You're saying that like it's a problem. I'm not competing here. But yeah. So like I said, I don't know if that's the undercard or the overcard.
But that's usually when they advertise like that, it's the overcard. So
that's a thing. We'll see what happens with the other match. I will be excited either way, I'm sure.
And we're getting a Star Wars match this week too.
That is true.
I don't think they announced it yet or not.
I believe it's out there.
Is it? Oh yeah, because the schedule came out. So yes, this Wednesday.
Yeah.
Which is tomorrow. Because this episode's coming out on Tuesday because we celebration again. Kind of foiled that plan. Celebration brain and celebration schedule didn't allow for us to record in a normal day, so this is coming out a day late. Apologies.
Sorry.
But yeah.
Tired. But yeah, there was it just kind of materialized out of nowhere. This Star Wars schedule. So Wednesday, June 1st. June 1st, we have a number 1 contender match in the Star Wars division.
Who be in that?
A little bit.
Who in that?
We got Andrew the Hunter Dimalanta.
Oh, who dat?
Of the Quirky Murkies, going up against Gold Leader. Is he confirmed?
Every time, Evan.
Hey, his name's Gold Leader.
Gold Leader. We're on a Schmoedown show. We got to call him Gold Leader. Every time it's like.
Love that guy. But also, he can go kick rocks. You know what I'm saying?
Get out of my face.
Get out of my face,
that
bro.
gold jacket.
With your rum and cokes. But I don't, is he like confirmed to be on the Finstock Exchange? I think.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it's the Mercs versus your former faction, the Finstock Exchange. And it's a number one contender match.
Winner will play be one half of a title match.
Exactly. So because that belt is just out there floating in the ether, waiting for somebody to come grab it with their filthy paws. So
do we know the rest of the matches?
Yeah, in case you haven't seen it, because it literally just kind of came out of nowhere. I think it originated on Reddit. Don't know where that person got it. I made Patreon. I can only imagine. But yeah, when this Wednesday, the 1st, is Andrew Dimalanta, Gold Leader. And then the next 2 weeks from then, June 15th, the day before my birthday.
No.
Is Johnny Crash, John Hoey.
John Hoey makes his return.
Versus JC Reifenberg, joining us from the FCL, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he runs the Scum and Villainy Bar.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In California, which we haven't been to yet.
We weren't able to go to.
One day we will correct that. Then the following, that doesn't seem like only 2 weeks. June 15th. It is. Yeah. Math.
It's everywhere.
After that, the next Star Wars match will be Sean the Saint Sullivan.
Ooh.
Who I'm assuming is just playing for himself.
Playing for himself.
Going up against Sonny Olsen, who, if I'm not mistaken, is also joining the FCL.
Yeah.
And then the very next match after that, it starts all over again, guys. It's just Ulcer City down here. It starts all over again. The next match will be me versus Andres Ace Cabrera in the other number one contender match. So the winner of Andrew Dimalanta versus Gold Leader will place. Andrew Dimalanta, Gold Leader winner, will face the winner of me and Ace for the belt.
So you could possibly see Dimalanta versus Dimalanta.
Yeah, there's fun possibilities every which way. There's rematches that could happen. There's new matches that could happen. There's marriages that can
be on the line. So
I love you. I love you too. I know. I really missed that. I really blew it, guys. Oh man. Just take me out of the division.
I was hoping you would do it, but no.
I can do it again. Power of editing. How embarrassing. Say it again.
I love you.
I know. Got him. Now he's not gonna be able to sleep tonight. So yeah, the winner of Andrew Gold Leader will face the winner of me and Ace for the belt. I don't know when. Wild. And then the next match after that will be Zach Burkett coming back to play against Matthew Reed. Matthew Reed, FCL?
I think a lot of these new faces are from the FCL, which is, it's curious. It's like we're not
starving for Star Wars competitors, but at the same time, summer tends to be a busy time for people.
Celebration just happened.
I mean, I know in the next couple of weeks I'm traveling for work. I know, people got stuff they're doing. So it could just be a matter of like, I'm just not available at this time kind of thing. So, it is what it is. Let's just be happy we're getting matches, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
So that was what was released. We don't really have anything past that, at least not on this graphic. So that's what we got on the docket for Star Wars coming up soon.
It's going to be a good one. Ulcer City over here.
Starts all over again, guys. But anyways, luckily you get to get yours out of the way first. So yeah, exciting. We get to see you make your
path back to the title.
We'll see if it's a triumphant return. Going against Gold Leader.
Reclaim that goal. See if we can get that belt back to the House of Dimalanta.
Square up. Man. Not that the match is already filmed, but like I wish that when you guys like both came on the screen, you just like square up on each other, just peacock at each other the whole time. I wish. Maybe you guys can film something and edit it in. But yes, that's what we got for Star Wars. So we are going to have 3 matches to talk about next week.
Ooh, yes.
We're going to have a number 1 contender match for Star Wars, as well as 2 other matches, a teams match or something else.
I think we will, for that one, since I am involved, we'll do a blow for blow, like a play-by-play.
Word.
Because
why not? It would be hard not to.
It'd be hard not to talk about that match because, I'm in it.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, that's what we got coming up, everybody. So after this, I'm jumping right into bed.
I want to take a bath first.
I kind of already took one, more or less. I want to go to bed.
Okay. Star Wars competitor Nicki Dimalanta. Where can they find you online?
Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Drew Dimalanta, DIMALANTA, and on TikTok at Rogue Leader Drew. If you're listening to this on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
If you're watching us on YouTube, I jump in too early.
No, you're good.
Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon in the lower right-hand corner, see when we do things on the YouTube.
Which is, of course, Rad and Rogue, which I don't have immediate plans.
One of these days.
One of these days,
Alice.
We might do a celebration recap for Going Rogue, because I do want to do more Going Rogue, because people have been expressing interest in it. So the chance of us bringing Going Rogue back is high.
It's very high.
It's very high.
Get it?
So we'll stay tuned for that. But thank you for joining us on this episode of Beyond the Schmoedown. I'll see you guys next time.